work as hard as possible. Guys?
Thanks, David. And Chicago has possession. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple of occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Levine looking around. White the pass to Williams. Double team on Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And you know what? The double team there, that quick hitter threw him for a loop there and forced the turnover.
Ball with the bucket.
Never short on confidence. Ball takes a long look without hesitation.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Stolen by Levine. Outside, White. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Hornets now. Vucevic makes it off the glass.
Well, offensively, that's what you want to get. Vucevic from point-blank range.
Ball against Giddey. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Levine passes to Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Williams, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Raptors in Toronto. Giddey against Ball on the wing. Miller. Back to Ball. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Ball's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hornets.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now here's Giddey. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. So Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Hornets leading by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
It's good from long range.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now, here's Ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Micic's shot is good. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
So it's Chicago now after the basket by Charlotte, and the Bulls with another miss. Curry with it, now guarded by Ball. Curry against Ball. A new 14 for Charlotte. Puts up a deep three. Curry's shot is off.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Hornets foul called. Musa Diabate. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Smith wide open. He fires. Good on the triple.
Yeah, you can see the passing ability at his size. Buzelis is all for getting it to his open teammate.
Here's Micic. He's covered by Ball. And Curry has it in the corner. Martin for three. Here's Micic. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Ball with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Charlotte leading by 9. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Green. Then it's Nick Richards. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's man in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Here's man. The Bulls getting the bucket. Good on the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press you in.
Charlotte making a switch. Williams is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams is checked in. On defense, the Hornets. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that had the most second chance points on the season. The Hornets, number 1.
You know, they've been so aggressive on the offensive boards, and they're earning every one of those second chance buckets with that relentless effort.
Man gets the bucket. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Giddey, the pass to Levine. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
Fires away from way outside. Man can't hit. Bulls trail by 12. Passes to Giddey. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Giddey's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And yes, it's good. And the Hornets lead by 12.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life.
Now into the
That's
lineup
right,
for
D.A.
Charlotte.
We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. On defense, the Hornets, they lead by 14. Giddey against Ball. Giddey, no good.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for Charlotte, LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's White. And again, Chicago. No good. Hornets leading by 16. You know, Stan, it is great to see Kobe White put it all together.
It sure is, Kevin. This guy hung in there with a great attitude, even when he wasn't playing as much as he wanted to. He's still growing as a player, knocking down shots. His confidence is sky high. His approach will take him a long way.
I got to believe as a coach, that is incredibly satisfying to have that kind of play.
Yeah, it really is when you have a guy like that and he just keeps getting better.
Al Levine following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Let's go. The Bulls keep it alive. Outside, White. They shoot again. Here's Vucevic. Pass to Dosunmu. There's the triple. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
From deep, Williams. The Hornets pull it in, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there. And I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Chicago calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Patrick Williams. Bruce Ellis is checked.